In recent years, there has been a strong shift in the way which many asset markets work, and the effect has been that the number one organization in many industries or niche business areas have grown in size and in value in a disproportionately large way, relative to the number 2, 3, 4 and so on companies in that space. And yesterday a thought crossed my mind and I began to wonder whether this was at all applicable to the crypto market, and I instantly thought of Vechain. But before we get any further, if you're not yet subscribed to our channel, then be sure to do so for more content like this and for monthly crypto giveaways as well. So over the last 10 and 20 years, but particularly over the last decade, the accessible information to consumers and businesses regarding products and services has increased in a massive way, and so people now have much better information than they used to. And this has meant that instead of having to guess at the quality of a product which we want to buy, we can now check reviews and do price comparisons and so on, but actually that's not all. In addition to having better information, we now have bigger and more widespread distribution channels, and this means that the best businesses can now reach a much wider audience than they could have 20 years ago. Back then, before the creation of widespread e-commerce, people would have to buy products from a store within a close physical proximity to where they lived. And of course, now many people are doing it online, and the trend is only continuing in this direction, but they aren't buying from the same smaller chains or independents that they used to. They are likely going to be buying from a larger supplier, as the larger businesses have the economy of scale to provide the lowest prices and fastest shipping and so on. And this has meant that the Walmarts and Costcos and Amazons of this world have done very well by being the market leaders in their own areas, which admittedly are similar, but they each provide a different source of value as well. Now in the crypto market, I think that the same thing is just beginning to happen, and I don't mean between all crypto projects, I'm talking about in individual niche areas. For example, take Vechain, the subject of this discussion. Vechain operate in the market for providing supply chain analytics using blockchain-based solutions, and not only is this industry set to double in size over the coming decade, but actually Vechain being the market leader in this space, in my view, means that they have a technology advantage as well. And this means that they can provide the best services or offer the best value for money, and so because there is a lot of information available to potential customers who are looking for supply chain analytics services, I don't think that it's unreasonable to assume that a disproportionately large amount of the new growth in this market will flow toward Vechain. In my opinion, it's also especially true in the case of any dominant cryptocurrency, because being a dominant crypto means that you'll have the most reviews and so on, and in any infant industry where the customer may not understand the technical side of the product which they're buying, they usually rely upon reviews and testimonials, and they are usually more comfortable when there is a large number of such reviews. Just think about it like this. When we go into Amazon or just online and we are looking for, say, a new lawnmower, now because most of us don't know very much about lawnmowers, we're probably going to rely to a great extent on reviews, and if there is one product with 50 positive reviews and another with 1,000, we are likely to assume that the one with more reviews is better because that's the most informed guess that we can make. And I think that to an extent the same thing will occur for Vechain, providing that they can stay the market leader, which by the way won't be easy. And in addition to having better technology than any competitor which I've seen, Vechain also have the most and highest quality partnerships as well. And again, this has a reinforcing effect, as partnerships offer Vechain the equivalent of reviews for a kitchen sink or lawnmower on Amazon. In effect, they are the primary way for customers to determine what's worthwhile and what isn't. And just by having and crucially maintaining high-quality international companies as partners is a 5-star review. You know, if Vechain worked for the likes of IBM, Ford, Dell, Jaguar Land Rover and BMW as well as others, then what better advertisement and incentive to choose Vechain over the competition could there be? And these reasons are why I think that the winner takes all, or winner takes the biggest share situations that we have seen develop in e-commerce and other markets is likely going to develop in certain blockchain niches as well. And of course, Vechain are very well positioned to experience huge growth in this market. In addition to this, remember that the market for supply chain analytics is growing quickly, set to double by 2030, and this means that there isn't likely to be a shortage of new customers coming into the market either. Anyway, that's all for this video. If you enjoyed and would like to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Also, remember that if you do, you'll be automatically entered for our monthly crypto giveaways. Thanks for watching.